nice live rendition of the national anthem.
Yeah, one of the pleasures of being here at the high school, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
The student body singing along, getting into the spirit. So I'm gonna make my prediction here. I'm gonna set the high school Millis Ashland spread at Ashland by 7.5.
All right, staying a homeboy, right?
Yeah, you know, I haven't been too good at this, but I think we both agree that Ashland is definitely the favorite coming in. So
yeah.
we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we saw Ashland beat Holliston pretty recently, and on the other side of the ball, we saw Millis lose to Holliston pretty recently.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a sign. That's a sign right there.
Kevin Russell taking the tip. Can you see the number for the Millis Mohawk player?
Actually, I was just looking at that. I don't think I can. Looks like number 00, Ernesto Oliveri.
Yeah. And the tip is controlled by Brandon Grover.
Agostinelli, top the key.
See if they can get Russell into the game. Michael Dagg.
Great reverse layup.
If I was going to pick the first score of the game, it would not have been Michael Dagg in my top 4.
Yeah, definitely starting off strong.
It's nice. All right, a little pressure caused a little turnover there. So I was going to say, see if they get Russell into the game offensively. He's done a lot defensively, and you mentioned that too in the game that you had done or seen earlier.
Yeah, I think we've both seen Kevin Russell's defensive prowess, but not as much of him on offense.
Yeah, and that pass intended for Grove, he couldn't handle it. Rolls out of bounds, and Mohawks bringing it up. Jonathan LeDuc. Side, Cole Sullivan with the ball. Back to LeDuc, who drives. Little running hook shot, no good. Russell controls it.
Agostinelli bringing the ball up the court. Looks for an opening. Little floater, can't get it to go though. Mohawks get the rebound.
And LeDuc pushing it up to Brendan Conroy.
Quick missed pass. Yeah, they're definitely gonna have to work on that if they want to win this game. Another unforced turnover.
Sullivan back to Conroy, top of the key. Looked like almost like a carry there. LeDuc, the big guy, Olivieri, and he hits a nice little runner there. And
swishes the mid-range floater.
Yeah, look good right there.
Dagg to Russell, the Agostinelli.
Finds a hole again. That's two drives to the hoop that he couldn't finish, and he really wasn't contested too much.
Looks like he looked like he lost his dribble a little bit on that last drive.
That would explain it.
Yeah.
So LeDuc over to Conroy, back into Olivieri. That's his shot. Not this time though. Michael Dagg with the rebound.
Ryan Kahn drives.
Nice little bounce pass there. Oh, Russell, good job recovering, huh? Agostinelli.
Off the back iron.
LeDuc pushes it up. A little fake there by Simmons.
Stolen by Agostinelli. Over to Grover. First time we've said his name tonight. Russell.
Yes.
Oh. Around the rim and out for Russell.
He's got such a smooth shot.
Oh, Ashland's expected that one this time. He's tried it twice already, and he's not going to be able to get the shot off this time.
Yeah, Michael Dagg forces the jump ball on Olivieri. So it's 2 apiece with 5:14 to go early in the game, and ooh.
Almost stolen by Agostinelli.
Yeah. And Agostinelli gets the rebound. Said his name a few times.
Dag to Agostinelli again. Drives, finds Dag. Back to Agostinelli.
Dag wants it. Yeah.
All the points to Michael Dag tonight so far.
And he has 3-point range. A game I had viewed a couple weeks ago, he nailed a couple threes. Doesn't get a ton of playing time, but senior night, this is his time. Little bump there by him.
Yeah, as you said, this is his time, and he appears to be making the most of it. 5 points, all of the Ashland offense so far in the game. Yeah, so far this game, not exactly what we've expected. It's been a bit slow on offense, only 5-2 with 3.5 minutes gone in the first quarter.
Yeah, it's cold out.
Yeah.
Still waiting to heat up a little bit.
Yep.
LeDuc finds Conroy. Oh.
A rare missed rebound from Kevin Russell.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
Matt Fiala grabbed that, and that's Brandon Grover using his ups. He's pretty athletic around the boards.
Agostinelli over to Dag.
He wants to shoot. All right, draws the foul.
You can tell he wants to do it all tonight.
Yeah, he's feeling it.
Yeah, we're just hoping the other team can't see that.
Well, you know, it wouldn't be the worst thing if they start focusing on him. Russell's going to have an easy time. So.
Yep.
That was too easy a shot for Dag.
Yep, off the front iron, a little short on the first free throw.
Yep. Makes the second. Shout out to Josh Abrams viewing with Lisa Dwinells. Thanks for watching, even if you're in the stands. And a 3-pointer there by number 10, J.D. Hart.
It's the first time we've seen him in the game so far. Agostinelli to Dag. Back to Agostinelli, over to Kevin Russell. Dag to Russell at the top of the key. Agostinelli. Can't hit the layup, but gets his own rebound.
He gets fouled. The offense looked a little stagnant, just going back and forth. Nobody really cutting until Agostinelli drove the lane there. But
yeah.
thought he might kick it out to Kahn. But draws the foul, and he goes to the line for a couple.
Finds the bottom of the net on the first free throw, and now checking into the game is Dom Kavanaugh and Jake Rimza, as well as Mason Debanowitz.
Yeah, the fans are going to be calling for Dag. I didn't, yeah. They'll want him back in the game.
And he'll want to be back in the game. Then again, that's not really saying much. You can say that for every game, but this one in particular, senior night.
He's got the hot hand. Leave him in there.
Yeah, Michael Dag, all 6 of the Clockers' points so far.
Minus
Actually,
the Agostinelli free throw, which he rolls in another one.
5 of the now 7 Clocker points so far.
6 of the 8. 6 of the 8, which
Oh,
is what
geez.
percent? What percent? Because we like to
75.
There you go. We
Yeah.
like to educate as well as entertain. What was that? Foul on Kavanaugh. Just wanted to get on the score sheet, so he did so. Now he can focus on scoring.
He wanted to have a number in every category tonight.
Yeah. The Duke fouled on the floor. Was that Debanowitz?
Yep.
Hanging his head. That must have been him. Okay.
And LeDuc's going to get a +1 on the foul shot.
Yeah, it was before the
never
shot.
mind, you're
Before
right.
the shot, yeah.
It's my bad.
That's all right. And Matt Fiala with the inbounds. Good coverage there, and Rimza reads that one. Steps in front, takes it up. Finds Kavanaugh. The line drive 3. And a quick timeout as Ashland storms out to an 11-5 lead.
Football fans in the audience are going to be very happy with that last three. Dom Cavanaugh, obviously the star quarterback for this Ashland High School team that won the state championship back in, I want to say, October, November?
December 7th.
Yeah, I was getting there.
Yeah. They won it all season. They had to work at it. If it wasn't for October and November, December wouldn't happen. So, yeah. So we got 38 seconds. Chase, one of the things we like to do here that I started a long time ago with my daughter, Hallie, senior night cheerleader, by the way. Who needs a fortune? So we're going to time out. We're going to dedicate this one to the Millis team because they obviously need a little bit of help. So I break the fortune out. God, 19 seconds left on the timeout. You get to read it, and then we try and make it relevant to the game. What do we got?
Our fortune for Millis. Don't be critical and overly concerned about details.
Just play the game.
Yeah.
You know, just play the game that you know how to play, and you know, like you've been doing since you were a kid.
Exactly.
Don't overthink it. So.
Then again, that fortune might not be the best for a basketball game.
Well, we just try and make it as relevant as we can.
Yep.
And you know, you viewers at home, you take it any way you want. Olivieri. We'll call it Olivieri. I think you're probably correct with that. That extra I in there. Draws the foul. That's 4 fouls already, which could come into play as they, it's early. It's still 2:46 to go in the first quarter. Olivieri misses that one. Did you eat tonight? Do you want to have a fortune cookie?
No, I'm okay, thank you. Spencer Roth and Mason Dubanowicz check into the game now. Agostinelli and Grover come out. Olivieri hits the second free throw after hitting the front and back of the rim. Ashland finding its way out of the press. Russell to Dubanowicz. Looks Rimsa's way, but decides to take it himself. Rimsa's got 3-point range, but elects not to take the three. Over to Dubanowicz.
And they're just collapsing on Russell. 8 seconds to go. Somebody's going to have to shoot it. Dubanowicz over to Russell. He'll take it. In and out. Somebody's falling asleep on the shot clock, but that's all right. And Russell with the block there. And it also knocked off the Millis player, so it's going to go over to Ashland. No eating in the gym, by the way.
Yeah.
Dubanowicz back to Russell. So Rimza gets trampled by, squeezed by 2 Millis Mohawks. And that's foul number 3 there, overall. Dubanowicz calling out the corner play. Russell.
Dubanowicz to Rimza. Over to Roth. Back to Dubanowicz. Cavanaugh.
A lot of passing around the perimeter.
They can't seem to break that 2-3 zone from Millis.
Oh. And a nice read by Kotis. And a block by Dubanowicz.
What a play by Mason Dubanowicz.
Gets a silver star there. Good hustle play. Spencer Roth looks off the 3.
Fakes it to Rimza, then goes to Rimza. Drains the 3-pointer.
He's got one of the best shots on the team.
Yeah.
Like, pure shooting. So, and he can get hot. Oh, nice try there. That foul is going to be on Russell, I believe. No, number 2, Rimza. But that's going to put senior Jonathan LeDuc at the line. As Ashland's lead now is 8 points, 14-6. There's a little trivia math question for you. What percentage of the points does Ashland have? We'll go with 14-6.
14 out of 20.
Yeah.
70%.
There you go.
Yep.
The questions get harder as the game goes along.
Oh, man.
I'm very impressed.
I
You
can't
did
believe
well.
you're making me do math during vacation.
Oh, it's not vacation till after the game.
Oh,
As,
man.
as Leduc, yeah, see, you wouldn't have signed up for this. As Leduc makes both free throws. It's 14-8.
Russell checks out, and Agostinelli checks in. Dubanowitz finds Agostinelli over to Rimza. Back to Dubanowitz. They seem to have a very efficient way to beat this press.
Except
And I
for that.
jinxed it, yeah.
It's always how it is. Yeah, it's not a real tough press as Sullivan gets fouled. And that is foul number 6, and we're still in the first quarter. Second foul on Dubanowitz.
Yeah, as we predicted, a very foul-heavy game from guys who, you know, aren't getting as much playing time, not as much experience in game.
Mm-hmm. So Sullivan misses the first. Makes the second.
Yeah, uses every part of his body on that free throw.
Oh, there's a backcourt. Even if it didn't go out of bounds. Timeout by Ashland. As they've had trouble with the press all year, and it's kind of amazing because it doesn't have to be an intense press. They just
Yeah, this is one of the looser full court presses I've seen, and they still like. I mean, they're beating it sometimes, but like not as much as you'd expect them to.
Yeah. So the score is 14-9 as we take a little break in the action here on senior night, Valentine's Day. What do you got planned for Valentine's Day? Anything?
Oh, I am going home and I'm going right to bed.
Really?
Finally get to sleep in.
You're going to bed? It's gonna be like 8 o'clock.
Oh man, I'm gonna enjoy it though.
Shout out to Coach McKay watching the game, watching his seniors as they lead 14-9. Ten viewers. I don't think my brother's watching. My brother's down in Jamaica. He said he was gonna check out the live stream in Jamaica.
Nice.
Yep.
All right, so I mean a bit more high scoring since we've mentioned it, but still, I mean not the sort of game you'd expect from two teams that are primarily offensive teams.
And a good job by Spencer Roth tying up the big guy, Oliveri. Possession arrow to Ashland as Agostinelli inbounds the ball. Rimza. See how they do with the press there. Yeah, they did, yeah, a little better there. Dubanowitz running the offense. Rimza wants it. He
And they
thought
knew
about it.
they knew we wanted it too.
He'll start extending his range a little bit. And he's got good range, so 5 seconds, he's gonna have to put it up. And he does.
Air ball.
Yeah, and they missed the shot clock violation there, but that's okay. This Millis got the ball, and a lazy foul by Agostinelli. That's gonna put Cole Sullivan at the line. They're already in the bonus. He's shooting 2 anyways, but that could be a problem in the second quarter.
Yeah.
It's Agostinelli's first foul. But Cole Sullivan at the line.
I mean, I gotta think that at least I feel like at least 6 of their points have got to have come off of fouls.
I have them down for 4. 4 free throws. They missed a couple. They missed 2 or 3.
Clockers have really gotta watch those. I mean, 7 fouls already. 11 seconds left in the first. Drains the second, and that'll make it 14-10 Ashland.
Yeah, so a mini 4-0 run here by the Mohawks. And Agostinelli again missing a shot at the buzzer. Ooh.
He came close.
Yeah, it was a good effort by Sullivan. So we got 1 quarter in the books, and kind of what we thought it would be. You know, 14-10, Ashland leading.
A lot of fouls.
the star of the game so far, Michael Dagg. I'm surprised they haven't started the Dagg chant.
Yeah.
Michael Dagg with 6 points, Rimza with a 3, Kavanaugh with a 3, and a couple free throws by Agostinelli to account for the 14 points. Then on the Millis side, we have spread out 3 points for Oliveri, who made that nice little running hook in the paint.
And ever since then, the Clockers have expected it. Yeah.
And pushing them out a little bit more, and J.D. Hart with a 3, and 2 free throws by Sullivan, and like you said, 2 free throws by Leduc. Five of their 10 points at the free throw line. And we should expect to see a lot more free throws this quarter.
Yeah, definitely, especially if the Clockers continue to play this way.
And give a quick shout out to our crew: Nick Cunningham, Jack Emberley, Ruby Montoya. Welcome to the team. Cameron Tabo, working the handheld camera, moving all over the place. Tom Hamilton, and running the whole show, Connor Donovan.
Yep.
Thank you so much.
We could not do any of this without them, so thank you guys so much.
And again, I'm Rob Silva with my partner Chase Abrams as we get the second quarter underway. One of the things that I like most about Grover, who just tipped that away, is he's always around the ball. He brings a ton of energy, and that's what you're going to see on defense.
Yeah.
Not always going to see it on the scoreboard, but oh, nice little underhand running led by Leduc.
Another mistake by Ashland.
Yeah, just miscommunication, huh?
No, I mean, it looked like Russell was ready for it, and then he just looked away.
Yeah, like he thought somebody else was going to get it. But a 6-0 run by Millis has cut the lead down to 2. Leduc is going to take it himself and nails a 3 and the lead.
Must say, I thought we had a pretty good angle from here, and it looked offline.
It did.
Yeah,
I was thinking the same thing. All right, let's see if we can get Russell in the game. Dabanowitz, 3 defenders, and he loses it.
Yeah, couldn't dribble through all 3.
Leduc tried to squeeze it through, and Russell is able to pick it up and gets fouled on the arm.
Foul's going to go on Evan Simmons. He's a senior.
Yeah, senior captain. I think he's got the asterisk.
Yeah, I just saw
Who do we
that.
got for captains over there? Simmons?
And Leduc.
And Conroy.
Yep.
So Russell will bring it in. Millis going with the press, which Ashland has had trouble with. Rimza back to Russell. Excuse me, Rimza now. That was Jeff Dollaway in the game. Dollaway hasn't seen a lot of action. Agostinelli back to Rimza, a deep 3.
Short on the triple, and now Leduc brings it up.
And he's hot, but not there. And Grover picks up the loose rebound.
Mohawks and Clockers trade missed buckets.
Russell really needs to get on the board here. See if he can, gives it up to Grover. He's usually pretty good with that little mid-range baseline jumper. Ooh. Looked like a couple potential walks. Oh, and again.
Almost a travel.
Yeah, it's like 3 times. Looks like they stepped first, but anyways, no damage done as Dollaway gets it up to Rimza, back to Agostinelli.
Grover tries the mid-range again, finds every part of the rim,
Russell.
but not the basket. Russell, there's the rebounding.
The rebounding and the putback. So we said it before, sometimes that little field goal from a couple feet away is all you need to start getting hot. But he hasn't even been open. He's taken maybe 1, 2 shots.
Yeah, he's taken 2, 3. He had taken 2 threes and missed both of them.
Yeah, and they were close. Rims up. Oh, good read there by Leduc, and that goes off Russell's leg.
Yeah, the steal there actually going to be
number 5, was it?
Cole Sullivan.
Yeah. Thank you. as Leduc actually gets a little rest. As Anthony, how would you pronounce number 15? Coates?
15.
Coates?
Coots?
Do you have any friends named
I don't
Coates?
believe I do, no.
All right. So
Russell
we'll go with Coates.
Yep.
Oh. And Dalloway, fortunate to get the foul as Anthony Coates falls on his leg. 5:01 to go. Ashland leading 16-15.
And guess who has checked back into the game? It's the white headband, Michael Dagg.
Yeah, I'm surprised the crowd isn't more fired up. I'm actually a little disappointed right now in the crowd. They should be standing. Take it from there, Michael. That should. What a shooter.
Russell swishes the triple.
No sooner said than done. He's feeling it now. Now they got trouble because they got to cover Russell and Dagg.
Both appear to have the hot hand right now.
Good defense there by Dagg. Sullivan, back to Coates. Oh, again, that's like his 8th walk. And I usually don't say anything, but I mean, how many times is he going to do that? That's Brian Kane.
Yeah.
And there's a foul, so they're in the bonus. So Kane is going to go to the line.
I'm going to be honest, when I heard there was a foul, I was a little hopeful that they had finally caught that, but I guess not.
Yeah.
Looked like his feet came off the ground a little bit on that free throw, but once again, no call.
I think as long as he stays behind the line,
Okay.
he's okay, but.
Looked like Ryan Kahn had the rebound there, and they are going to say it's going to be Ashland's ball.
It was a jump ball. Matt Fiala tied him up. So possession arrow Ashland, but next one will go to Millis. Russell to Agostinelli. Dalloway.
Back to Agostinelli. Dalloway loses it, and it's going to be out on the. Oh. They're going to say that was out on Ashland. Mohawks ball.
J.D. Hart inbounding to Cole Sullivan, back to Hart. Have a Hart, Valentine's Day.
Yeah, he's taken a couple three-point shots. Made one, missed it, and now he's missed that one.
Did he get fouled in the act? Was he shooting 3? First foul on Russell. No, it wasn't. It was away from the shot. It looks like Brendan Conroy. So this is front end of a 1-and-1. Drains it. It's his first point of the night as the lead is dwindled to 2. And Conroy sinks them both.
Yep, a round in on the second.
And the refs giving a little verbal warning maybe to Russell, getting a little frustrated. Back to Dalloway. Good bounce pass. They don't, oh, Dagg with a nice save there. Agostinelli.
Great job drawing the foul.
Yeah, I thought he might have taken a couple little baby steps too before they went up, but it's all right. Seems to be going both ways. They're missing it, so Agostinelli will go to the line.
Yeah, no traveling rule tonight.
Yeah.
Did
you watch the Celtics last night, by the way?
I don't believe I did. No,
I
did not.
double overtime.
I heard some great things, yeah.
But it was funny as Agostinelli makes that first free throw. They called 3 or 4 palming calls, which is rare. But it was funny. The announcers were referencing that. Like, it's rare to see one in game, and they called like 3 or 4. At least 3, maybe 4. It was funny. But an open 3 back rim by Brendan Conroy and Agostinelli. They backed off the press a little bit. Dalloway to Russell, takes the 3. Strong off the glass.
Very much off to the left.
Yeah.
LeDuc's got great speed.
Back in the game after a little rest. That was like the mirror image
Yeah,
of
exactly.
Russell.
It was like the same thing.
Weak side, strong.
It's creeping
off
me
the
out a
glass.
little bit.
Yeah. Dalloway tries to split the defenders, draws the foul. Can't tell if the refs are winded from running up and down or just blowing the whistle so often. This is 16 fouls in the first half. Third foul on number 10, J.D. Hart.
And you know the promo, free tacos if they reach 20.
20 in the half of
Yeah.
the game.
20 and a half.
Dalloway, so that's Jeff Dalloway, the line. And Russell pulls down the rebound off a strong miss.
We're going to hope to say that a few more times tonight.
It's Kavanaugh looking for his shot. Russell, oh, bounced it off his foot. This Millis defense is definitely frustrating Russell. You see it in his body language, and he's just got to stay focused. Oh, nice read there by Kavanaugh. Tips it out of bounds. 2:36 to go in the game. In the first half. I'm anxious to get out of here.
Yeah, I could tell.
It's all right. Plenty of people to step in. Your dad would step in.
Yeah, I'm not that bad, am I?
We got Hallie, cheerleader, on the sideline. She's done a couple games this year. That was Millis. Gostinelli finds the lane. Can't finish it. But the automatic foul. I'm going to say it right now. Agostinelli's 4 for 4 from the line, Chase. I'm not superstitious.
Never tempt fate like that.
I'm not superstitious. See? You got to have faith.
I don't even think that one touched the net.
No, that was a great shot. Mr. Automatic, we used to call him on the football field.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll have to do that at the free throw line. Now we're really pushing it. See?
Well,
Don't worry about ever jinxing a player. Oh, a nice read by Debanowitz, well ahead of the defense. Lays it in, lefty. And that electrifies the crowd, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, Debanowitz, one of the younger guys on the team, I believe.
I think he's a junior.
Yeah. So definitely big things they can hope for him next year. LeDuc hits the mid-range.
It was like a follow-away jumper. It looked like Jason Tatum taking that thing.
Except on the final shot of last night's game, right?
Actually, Tatum missed a couple shots at the in the regulation and first overtime. weren't pretty. But, had Russell underneath.
Yeah.
Big height advantage too for Russell. Usually against anybody.
Except that guy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. LeDuc, nice pass. Oh, great job there. He swarmed, and LeDuc, it's not who you want to leave open.
No, not at all. Russell gets another rebound.
You and I both would have had our eyes checked. We both thought that one was offline, and that one did miss. Rims off the front rim.
Great steal.
Yeah.
LeDuc again. He is electric.
Little stutter step, can't get it to go. Looking for contact, 46 seconds to go. Ashland up by 5. And Agostinelli just dribbles it off his leg.
Yeah, LeDuc has been electrifying so far this game.
Oh. I stand corrected. I think he dribbled it off Millis' leg.
Huh.
So, Debanowitz, tying his shoe. I'm not going to make any tying his shoe comments as he's already made a shot tonight. So, and a nice steal.
Russell looks for an opening. We know he's hungry for those points.
And
gets the three.
It falls.
Front iron, back iron, front iron, and then goes in.
Yeah.
Touched about every part of the rim.
Yeah, hung on the front of the rim for, seemed like forever.
Yeah.
Matt Fiala over to LeDuc. They'll play for the last shot of the quarter, the half possibly. It's number 13, Evan Simmons with a miss, and 2 seconds left. See if they can get it off. They do. And it doesn't fall, but a nice look there by Gostinelli to find Dubanowitz. Doesn't go, but one half in the books now, and it's 28-20. Ashland Clockers lead. And what did you see there in the first half?
Very, very, very foul heavy, as we predicted. No free tacos tonight. They ended with a total of 17 fouls in the first half so far. But yeah, I'm hoping for a couple less fouls in the second half.
Yeah, we couldn't get like a good flow going on. There was so many whistles.
Yeah.
But we're where we want to be, 28-20. And let's see. I'm going to go check out the official score sheet, see if any of our players are in foul trouble. I don't think so. I know Russell, I think, had one. As the Ashland cheerleaders putting on a little display, a little exhibition. Oh. All right, well, it's halftime here, and we're going to take a little break. We'll come back and give a little scoring summary and hopefully finish this thing off with a big win.
All right.
We'll be back. Lead the Clockers with 8. Michael Dagg of note with 6 points. And we are underway. Ashland cutting through the, Millis cutting through the paint there. And number 13, Evan Simmons, was able to put it back. Lay it off the glass, a little pressure here. Rimza up to Brandon Grover, back to Rimza. Got Russell on the wing, thinks about it. Gets it back to Rimza. Good Dubanowitz. Rimza has Grover down low, cutting through the paint. A little late with the pass there. High off the glass, doesn't hit any rim. That would have been a shot clock violation.
Almost a missed pass from the Mohawks.
The big guy, Oliveri, lays it in. Velvet hands.
Yeah, Russell's going to have a hard time with him.
Oliveri had 3 points in the first half. Russell picks up the errant pass. Dubanowitz back to Russell. That's still in Russell's range. He might shoot it from there. Get it back to Dubanowitz with a long three. I'd rather see Russell take that one. Oh, and a ticky-tack foul call there. It's going to be Russell's, I think, second foul of the game. Yeah, that's number 2. But we went 1:36 seconds without a foul call to start the second half.
Yeah, that's definitely a plus.
Yeah, let's hope we keep that pace going. We had a lot of whistles, 17 fouls in the first half. LeDuc, some good hands there by Dubanowitz, knocking it away.
Caught Rimza off balance with that pass.
Cole Sullivan driving the lane, dishes it off to LeDuc. And the lead is now down to 2. Grover on a nice feed by, was it Russell or Gostinelli? I missed that.
I believe it was a Gostinelli, yeah.
Yep. It's Grover's first points of the game.
stuffed by Russell, but there's going to be a foul call on the play.
That's Evan Simmons at the line. First points of the night for Simmons, senior captain.
Yep. Re-entering the game now, it's none other than the white headband, Michael Dagg. It's been a big name for us tonight.
Yeah, surprisingly, the second highest scorer for Ashland with 6 points in that first half, all coming early in the first quarter, as a matter of fact, as Simmons drains the second one as well. A lot of pressure there. Russell handles it nicely off to Grover, and Dagg picks up the loose ball and lays it in. Why are we not seeing more of Dagg?
Michael Dagg.
I'm going to get my daughter to start the Dagg chair. Give me a D. Oh.
Great handles.
Yeah. And that opened up Evan Simmons in the corner, who drained the three.
Yep.
And all of a sudden, it's a 1-point game. Russell over to Dagg, gives it up nicely to Grover, who couldn't finish off the little 3-foot baseline jumper. I wanted Dagg to take it, to be honest with you.
I think Dagg wanted to take it too. Yeah.
And see if they call a timeout. Oliveri, if he gets it that close to the hoop, it's pretty much money. Wow.
Grover coming close to dunking on that layup.
Yeah, he can get up there.
He's got great hops.
Yep. Good ball movement by Ashland there to find him wide open.
Yeah, just to think that we found out this season that Kevin Russell can dunk. Haven't seen him do it in a game though.
Oh, yeah, I haven't seen it, I would think.
Yeah, I mean, no better game than senior night, right?
Nice give and go there. Yeah, maybe we'll finish it off with that.
That'd be great. If they build themselves a nice, comfortable lead, I'd love to see Russell dunk in a game.
So Russell will go to the line as Ashland is holding on to a 1-point lead with 3:55 to go in the third quarter. Drains the first. Brandon Grover takes the rest as Spencer Roth comes in. And Russell makes the second as well, 2 for 2. So a good night at the line for the Ashland Clockers. I'll give them that. They're 9 of 10 for the line. I'm not even going to ask you the percentage there because that's too easy. But 6 for 6 for Gostinelli. Oh, Dagg, his eyes were wide open as he
pulls up in his face. Oh, but he can't hit the triple.
Dagg saw a three-pointer all the way and just was so excited he kind of looked away.
Yeah, oh, he was already in a shooting motion before he got the ball.
Yeah. I was in shooting motion too. in my mind, I was kind of
envisioning him, just jumping up, swish.
We're gonna see if they're selling Michael Dagg jerseys at the student store. Dalloway almost gets the steal there.
Simmons from mid-range misses, and this is going to be Dalloway bringing it up.
Good rebound by Russell there. Roth, Kavanaugh, Dagg. Kavanaugh, the line drive, 3, no good. No second chance there. Simmons gets the rebound up to LeDuc. Drops it to Simmons. Conroy for 3.
Yeah, the crowd's going to let him have that one.
Not as much as I thought they would.
Yeah. He is one of their captains.
Yeah.
Didn't show it on that shot, but Dalloway hits the 3.
Spencer Roth, I think.
Oh,
was it
yep,
number
you're
20?
Right. Yep, that was Spencer
I just want to
Roth.
give credit where credit is due.
Nope, no, you were right. That's on me.
That's why we're both here.
That's why it's a two-man broadcast team.
That might have been Roth's first shot attempt of the night, too.
Dag comes out, Rimza comes in, and then for the Mohawks, it looks like number 10, J.D. Hart, is coming in for them.
Oh, nice feed there. Little defensive lapse by Dalloway.
Yeah, you can tell Leduc is worrying them. They fouled him quite a lot tonight.
Yeah, Leduc is in double figures now. He's got 11. Looks for points 12 and 13 here at the line.
Yeah, he's got 1/3 of his team's points. There's some math for you.
There you go.
Now a little more than that.
As Rimza brings it up. Gets it to Roth, to Dalloway.
It's all the way back to Roth, to Rimza. Thought about it for a second. Drives to Kavanaugh.
Dalloway finds Russell on the nice pick and roll. Great job there. It's one thing they have not done in the games that I've done is they do not utilize the bounce pass as well as they should, and that's why it's so effective. You can't get down there. That was just a great job by Dalloway. Russell
Finds the bottom of the net on the first free throw.
He is now 3 of 3 from the line.
Showing why he was a 4-year varsity starter. All the way from his freshman year, and now senior night as a senior. I guess we did jinx it this time. 3 of 4 now.
You know, eventually push-off foul. So they got Leduc for, looks like he extended his arm and pushed off. He doesn't think so. His first foul of the night. Dalloway making good use of his minutes here. Rimza to Kavanaugh, head fake. Back to Dalloway for 3. Goes down hard, but no call. The refs have put the whistles away tonight, it looks. Leduc finds some space, and Dalloway then commits the foul. So we got 1:27 to go as senior Jonathan Leduc goes to the line. I don't think he's touched the rim yet on his 5 foul shots. He's 5 for 5 from the line tonight.
Yeah, stays true. No rim.
Now he's got 15 points. We got Debanowitz. Good look there to Kavanaugh, who uses his body and just can't finish it, and then little jump ball. So Oliveri's in there for Millis. Doesn't really have anybody size-wise matching up. See if they can work that to their advantage when they're on offense. Kavanaugh to Roth, who made a 3 last time he took it. Looks for another one. A little out of his range.
Looked true from our angle, but we didn't have the best one.
Yeah. The Duke looking for Oliveri in the size mismatch, but kind of got him leaning the wrong way. Debanowitz baseline. Finds Roth. That's a little better shot as it falls into the net. So the lead is back to 6. Oliveri a little too far out.
Gets technically the alley-oop.
Yeah, as Anthony Coates gets his first couple points. Shot clock and the game clock almost the same as they turn it over to LeDuc. Nice little move there. So the shot clock is off officially now, and another turnover. So 13 seconds to go. Ashland up by 2. As Rimza comes out, Dalloway back in for defensive purposes. And a timeout as Millis maybe looks to draw up a play. So, what looked like a fairly comfortable lead. They look pretty composed all of a sudden. 2 points and a chance for Millis to tie going into the 4th quarter. Great job there by the cheerleader. I think his name is Ryan.
Yep.
Do you know him?
I do, yeah. He was a counselor at a camp I went to.
Nice.
Yeah, so player to watch for the Mohawks tonight has been Jonathan LeDuc. He has been a microcosm of the Mohawks as a team. Very, very scrappy, using whatever he can to get to that basket.
Yeah, and he's definitely been able to make his presence felt. He's got 17 points.
Easily the team leader.
Yeah, eight points in this quarter alone. And he got out to a little slow start offensively.
But even then, we could see what he could do.
Yeah, exactly. He was definitely the engine for this Millis offense. So defensively, we have Spencer Roth, Kavanaugh, Dalloway, Debanowitz, and Agostinelli. 13.5 seconds to go. They work a play to get it to LeDuc. Simmons back to LeDuc. He's going to have to force something. Nope. Gets it over to Oliveri inside. And they call the foul, I think, as Anthony Coates was going to the line at the buzzer.
Now Millis actually has a chance to tie this game going into the 4th quarter. If
this was the NBA, they'd be over at the scorer's table, and they probably put 0.4 seconds on the clock, because technically you can't. If the foul either happened before the period ended, or it's
just doesn't count.
Right, exactly. So he makes the second.
1 point game going into the 4th quarter.
Yeah, let's see if they, okay. They're talking it over. All right, well, they're not going to be reffing the NBA Finals.
No, definitely not.
That's going to work against them when they do the point system evaluating the refs.
Yeah.
And so, so it's 43-42 as we head into the 4th quarter, as you said. Who had that last free throw? Was that?
That was Coots.
It was Coots. Okay, his 3rd point of the game.
Very much our apologies if we are mispronouncing that. We're going to go with Coots for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
If you have a correction on the pronunciation, please tune into Facebook Live.
Yeah, and send it phonetically to us.
Yeah.
And number 33, how would you pronounce that?
Andre Bates.
Yeah, exactly. The first time I looked at it, I said and rebates. That's not going to work.
Yeah, we're going to make sure not to do that while the game's going on.
Number 3, fairly easy to pronounce, Kane.
Yep.
J.D. Hart. You know, I really wanted J.D. Hart because it's Valentine's Day to like have a monster game. I thought that would be appropriate, but it's just not happening.
He did have a nice pull-up 3 in the first quarter in the corner.
He did, and I was all excited.
Yeah.
So here we go. Senior night at Ashland High School, February 14th, 2020. Chase Abrams, I'm Rob Silver. As we're
safety first, right?
Inbound pass by Brian Kane, the easiest name to pronounce on the Millis Mohawks.
Yeah. Cole Sullivan breaks out of the coverage, and he's at the top of the key. Over to the big man. Off to the left on the mid-range. It's Dalloway bringing it up the court.
I mean, if I'm the Millis coach, I don't think I want Oliveri shooting that far out. Not when you have the other talent that you have on the team that have been doing it all night. Down low, maybe?
Yeah, maybe.
But
I'd see him, forcing a couple dribbles, maybe getting up for the layup, but, not really a mid-range.
He made that little floater early, and I think he's maybe a little more confident than he should be. Agostinelli off the glass, and his own rebound.
Almost got an alley-oop from himself.
Wow. That was a tough roll there. Trying to find the game. Here we are.
Dalloway really covering like 3 guys. Doing a pretty good job of it.
That's his shot.
Yeah.
That is his shot. That's what they need to do with Oliveri. They have to deny the ball, though. They can't let him get it in down that low. To Agostinelli, maybe kick it out to Russell here. Russell was shaking his head. He was wide open. Couldn't get it there because of the foul. That's the 3rd foul on number 13, Evan Simmons. Dalloway takes a seat. Tabanowitz back in, or Grover back in. They're both in. Rimza off a screen, takes a 3. Back rim.
Grover does a good job contesting that against Oliveri, who definitely has the height advantage on that. But as you said earlier, he can really get up there. But
yeah, fortunately, he didn't get one of those over the back calls of that. So, but yeah, he was up there. It was close. Oliveri was showing his ball handling skills. To Simmons. Couldn't finish it. Nice move by Simmons to get to the hoop. Just Tabanowitz pressured by Leduc.
I was waiting for them to get that to Kevin Russell clear size advantage.
I can feel his blood boiling. He finally gets a touch and then turns it over. No fault to anybody but himself, and a little pressure by Millis, obviously.
You can tell. Oh, yeah, you could see right there. He really wanted to make up for that unforced error. Well, I mean, slightly forced error.
Yeah. So that jump ball will stay with Millis. So Millis with a 1-point lead and the ball, 6:24 to go. As we get a little break in the action. Cheerleaders doing one of their little stunts. Great job there. So, got one more to go. This fortune's going to go out to the senior clockers, the senior clocker athletes, and that includes the cheerleaders and the basketball players. All tremendous athletes.
Of course.
And maybe one of those athletes could open this fortune. I'm having a hard time.
All right, let's switch roles on. Okay.
No, the guest always reads it.
All right.
Go for it. What do we got?
Believe in miracles. That's a good one.
It is a good one. We don't need a miracle.
Wait, another one. Another thing we should look at.
Those are your lottery numbers?
No. I mean,
No,
they could
it.
mean for some of the people on the team. Like we had a lucky number 20.
Oh, I thought you were going to read the lottery numbers, and I was going to say that's going to kill. When we win, we're going to have to split it like with all the viewers because everybody's going to play it. So believe in miracles. All right, not necessarily Al Michaels believe in miracles, as Grover does a good job to stay on the front court. Back to Agostinelli for 3. A little long. And it's Cole Sullivan to Leduc. He's played pretty much the whole game, except I think he had a couple minutes rest in the start the second quarter.
I was going to say that as well.
Oh, and Simmons with a miss underneath. Agostinelli to Grover. Agostinelli. He's missed a couple, so he's a little hesitant. Get it out to rims. I thought he might dish it to Russell.
Yeah, Rimza cannot hit the 10-footer.
So back and forth. The offense has stagnated a little bit here for Ashland. Russell tight up on Oliveri.
Forces him to pick up his dribble. LeDuc.
Drains it. Just pulls up.
He was on the line, though, so that's only going to be 2.
Yep.
Ashland decides not to use their numbers.
Russell wants the ball. He's Debanowitz. Good job on the baseline. Turnaround, doesn't fall. Not the easiest shot.
Not a friendly rim for Ashland so far this quarter.
Now all of a sudden they've just gone ice cold.
The guy who just had it, LeDuc, has shown he doesn't really need the rim, you know?
Right.
Yeah, rim's overrated.
Strong shot by Kane. Not a good shot, just strong. Debanowitz settles the offense down.
Looked like he had Rimza for a second, but couldn't get it to him. Now it goes to Rimza, to Russell.
Oh. So we got 4 minutes to go, 4:09, and Debanowitz will inbounds with Ashland Clockers trailing by 3.
Agostinelli to Debanowitz. Debanowitz at the top of the key.
I'm just saying, if they get it to Russell, he will shoot. Oh, nice. No excuses there. Agostinelli was open, and he had it a couple feet away from the basket. Couldn't finish it. You don't want to give LeDuc space like Debanowitz did. I'm surprised he didn't pull up and shoot it. Millis, good job controlling the ball. Conroy back to Sullivan with a clock shot. Down to 6. A spin move. Russell pulls it in up to Debanowitz. Good defense there. Rimza. Debanowitz. Agostinelli, another miss. He's just gone ice cold. Is there a word for worse than ice cold? Colder than absolute 0?
Absolute, yeah, that's what I was about to say. You know, negative.
So what's absolute 0 on?
On the Fahrenheit one?
No, on the. Yeah, on Fahrenheit, I don't think I know. On the Kelvin scale, isn't it? Like
yeah, that's Kelvin. It's like negative 200. No, like two.
Yeah, I think
250 something thousand Kelvin.
No,
or something.
I thought it was minus 270.
Well, that's in Fahrenheit. It's actually
Is it?
0 Kelvin
Thank
on
you.
the.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've done that. Thank you.
Yeah, well, we learned it in math and science pretty recently, but you know, I never remember anything in science.
Well, you remembered that, so that's good. All right, I'm gonna eat this cookie. Great job by the WACA crew here, filming the cheerleaders in that little timeout routine. And we have Ernesto Oliveri at the line, with Millis already leading by 3. Nice touch there.
Yep, hit to the first of the 1-and-1.
That is 8 fouls on Ashland, so they're in the bonus. And that one a little low. It's got to get higher than the rim if it's ever going to have a chance to go in, I think. That would be another physics type of question. Spencer Roth to Grover as Russell on the ground. Back out to Agostinelli. They collapse on him. Finds Grover with a little. Good job by Russell chasing it down, and he walked.
Surprised that they called that one.
Yeah.
instead of, you know, a couple of the ones we saw on number 10, J.D. Hart, I believe it was.
I'm going to keep this Believe in Miracles fortune handy, because as the clock starts to become a factor, we may need a miracle. Right now it's 4 points with LeDuc dribbling at the top of the key over to Conroy. LeDuc, pull up 3. Back rim.
Debanowitz is giving him way too much space.
Yeah.
Agostinelli goes on a 1-on-3.
Little underhand roll. I mean, I love Agostinelli. He's an incredible football player. What he did on the field goals kicker, he needs to come out. He's just trying way too much on offense, and it's not there right now.
To put it simply, he may have been Mr. Automatic in football, but not in this game.
Not tonight. Not tonight. It's all right. He's had an incredible, shot clock violation. Incredible varsity career. Highlighted by the 2 field goals in the second playoff game against Rockland.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
Very impressive. As Kevin Russell looks to dish to Roth, who nails a 3. And a quick timeout.
Swishes
by
the
Coach
triple.
Murphy.
That'll get the team hyped up.
Spencer Roth nails his 3rd 3 of the night.
Yeah, well, let's keep our eyes and minds on that Believe in Miracles.
Well, it's not. I don't know if it qualifies for a miracle at this point. You know, that's. But
I'd have to see a buzzer beater to think of a miracle.
right, a buzzer beater from half court, maybe.
I gotta say, we were talking before about how we hoped this game was going to be as entertaining as that JV game that we saw go into overtime.
Yeah.
And really, it's shaping up to be all that and maybe more. 47-46 with what, about 2 minutes left in
actually,
fourth quarter?
under
minute and a
2
half.
minutes.
Minute and a half, I believe. Yeah.
Minute and a half. And foul-wise, Ashland has 8 fouls, so Millis will be in the bonus if they do get another foul. Millis with 5 fouls now. Yeah. So it is definitely an exciting game here Friday night. And that's why the crowd is still here. Full crowd. Nobody's left trying to beat the traffic. There he is, the man, the myth, the legend, right behind us, Connor Donovan, with the mobile cam.
Yep, the man behind the camera. He's done it all for us here at WACA. He's run
a little full court press here. I don't think you really want it in Oliveri's hands on the press. Remzo trying to with a steal, and he was out of bounds.
Ashland bench hyped up about that one. All of them on their feet.
Yeah, as that full court press and that aggressive play by Remza forces the turnover as the Millis offensive player slid on the line. And Russell gets it to Remza. To Roth, who's got the hot hand behind the back and draws the foul.
Great play by Roth.
Roth, energized by his 3 threes, will go to the line for 2, trailing by 1 with 1:10 to go. Cheerleaders with their spirit fingers. Roth misses the first.
Yep, spirit fingers don't work for the first one. Checking into the game, it's Dalloway. Out is Remza. Interesting choice. Remza is definitely one of their better, if not their best outside shooter.
Yeah, I don't know if it's Roth short on that one, so 0 for 2 from the line at a critical moment. Gives Millis the ability to maintain a 1-point lead with the ball. It's Conroy. They tried to find a cutter in the lane and couldn't do it. Dalloway to Agostinelli. Spencer Roth goes up hard, and Millis, senior Evan Simmons.
That rim has not been friendly towards Agostinelli.
So this is a 1-and-1 situation.
Rims the chicks right back in.
Yeah. I think they were kind of a defensive sub. Maybe give Rims a quick breather. But it's Evan Simmons going to the line with his team leading 47-46 with 40.3 seconds to go. And, oh, a huge rebound by Oliveri, but blocked by Russell. As Oliveri hits the deck. So here we go.
Top decibels in Ashland High School, Gymnasium tonight.
Agostinelli to Roth. Russell wants to do it on senior night. Roth, the hot hand except from the free throw line. Agostinelli.
The hot hand except for the only in the free throw line.
And he gets a timeout. LeDuc picks up the loose ball. So I'm keeping that miracle handy because it's now Millis with possession. 13.9 seconds to go.
Not looking good for the Ashland Clockers right now.
No, and I don't know if it's just Millis denying Russell, knowing that he is usually the key to their offense, or what the plan was. But Russell has just been shut out pretty much this half. Three, except for the 3 free throws. So we'll maybe look for a steal on the inbound pass, and then a foul. So Ashland's definitely in it. Even if they make both free throws, they're up by 3. Ashland can go down and get a 3 unless they intentionally foul them to keep them from hitting a 3. Way ahead of ourselves. All right, so it's Jonathan LeDuc looking for the inbounds. See what the coach drew up there. Having a little trouble, he goes long. Good job. Good job by LeDuc.
Yep, Sullivan, the junior Cole Sullivan barely beat Roth. Quick cut across the middle.
Only ran a second off the clock, so it's 12.4. And he's going to shoot 2. It's now a double bonus. Makes the first. It's Millis now by 2. Millis looking for their first Tri-Valley win. Coming into the Ashland gym on senior night in this tough environment. Gotta give them credit as they make the lead 3. So we'll see what happens. See if they foul or if they're gonna let timeout by Coach Murphy. This gives them time to draw up a play.
High tensions tonight in the Ashland High School Gymnasium. Senior night, Valentine's Day, day before February break. 3-point game with about
8 seconds.
8 seconds on the clock.
About 8 seconds, maybe 7. What do you do if you're Millis? If you're the coach for Millis, do you tell them to kind of see how the inbound? Well, first of all, you try and deny the pass and force the turnover.
Definitely.
But if they get it, do you foul them? Why wouldn't you foul them? Before they get in the act of shooting.
You're right. Huh, that would be a
Well,
good...
first of all, they got...
I hadn't even thought of that.
I mean, you don't want them to take a 3. Not a lot of teams do that. You don't see that in college as much as you... Well, I guess in college it's a little different because these guys can get up and down the court in 3 seconds.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, if I'm Millis, I'm saying... LeDuc calling to his family. I think they said, yeah, something about the wrist. Maybe that's the play. They're going to foul him. But you got to make sure you don't foul him while he's getting off a 3.
To Clocker Nation, believe in miracles.
Yeah. That was the plan. Foul him and put him at the line. Front end of a 1-on-1. He's got to make the first.
Then make the second, then turn it over and hit another shot.
Well, you know, they may even try to miss the second one. That's kind of hard to do, but you got to make the first.
Do you think you'd be allowed to pass it if you made the first?
Yeah, they'd have time.
And just like, no, I mean like
oh.
pass it instead of shooting. Do you think you could do that?
Pass it in what regard?
Like pass it to a teammate, like instead of shooting, they could
Oh,
just
no,
go
no,
like,
it's got to at least hit the rim.
Okay.
So they can't like bounce it off the backboard. It's an excellent question. So otherwise it's a violation, a free throw violation.
Got
just
it.
goes over. So, but it's a moot point as he missed the first, and now Oliveri will go to the line for 2 shots.
Surprising
And,
move by Ashland. Kevin Russell is checked out, and Michael Dagg has checked in. 5 seconds
That
left.
was actually Russell's 5th foul.
Oh, wow.
But I mean, it's kind of a, might be a non-event. They still have a little bit of life. Do you believe in miracles? Oliveri has to miss this one as well. And it's now 4 points.
For a second, I thought they were just calling a game right there.
Yeah, but for all intents and purposes, if I was Millis,
I heard you on the radio. You're doing a good job.
I'm doing good. Good to see you. But if I was Millis, I wouldn't even defend the play. Maybe make them pick the ball up. You know how they like to do the long roll? Like make sure they pick it up and just walk off the court. They got to, you know, let them shoot a 3. 5 seconds left. Clock's going to run out. Why put your team even in a position where, you know, how sometimes they'll lean into a player as they're trying to, you know, initiate the contact and stuff. Like I said, I mean, it seems kind of stupid. It seems like like these 4 guys stay down there. Spencer Roth, the hot hand. Nails a huge 3. Unfortunately, it cuts the lead to 1. You know, there was about 1.2, 1.3 seconds left. If you watch
They
here.
will probably add it back on, but I think the refs are going to say, all right, they're saying, oh, man. Believe in miracles, Ashland. Oh,
I
hey,
mean,
look, it's me.
Yeah, good-looking kid.
I believe it was, about 1.8, somewhere in that range.
Yeah, I don't know if they will put. So, I mean, in theory, this could be a miracle if they were to steal the inbound. Well, it would take something extremely
Incredible.
I don't want to say
Impressive?
stupid by Millis in order to lose this game. All they have to do is throw it up, let the ball land over here.
Pretty much. If they try to
that's
inbound close, one of the Ashland guys could just like punch it.
Right, just throw it somewhere down the clock as long as somebody gets a fingertip on it for either team. That's the end, you know. It was exciting. I mean, it was exciting, that shot by Roth. Unfortunately, it was somewhat meaningless. They put 0.7 seconds on the clock. He could also just bounce it off the guy's leg. He's just going to throw it down the court. There's no way.
What are they doing?
Oh.
All right, game.
No. He was doing, you can pass on an inbounds pass. No, on an inbounds pass, you can run the baseline. He can give it to the other player. They thought he passed it inbounds, which he didn't, so the clock shouldn't have started. So he was basically just giving it to the other player running down, and he was going to throw it down the court. So let's see what the refs say here. Unless they're saying that's not legal to do that.
Which would definitely be interesting.
Which, yeah.
That would make this game a little more interesting.
So we have the .7. The ball never came in bounds, so no time should have come up. Yeah. So the refs just basically saying, yeah, it was my fault. Or the scorekeeper couldn't see it. See, I don't think you have to overthink it like the ref is doing. Just throw it down the court. That's it. I mean, it's unfortunate as Millis gets their first win of the season. Happy Valentine's Day to the Mohawks.
You'd
Wow.
figure they'd have the Valentine spirit on their side with J.D. Hart on that
Exactly.
team and a red uniform. Maroon, you know.
Yeah, so we'll do a quick summary here because I got to get out of here. Heading over to Six Strings at Patriot Place, meet up with some friends, some country music.
Nice.
But do a quick summary here. I think I had the high scorer by far was Jonathan Leduc, who had a solid game.
Game MVP, in my opinion.
Yeah, 19 points. And the high scorer for Ashland ended up being Spencer Roth with those 4 3-pointers. He ended up with 12. We had Michael Dagg, who had a couple more points in the second half. That gave him a total of 8. Nice offensive performance there. Remser with his lone 3 early on. Grover had a couple buckets in the second half for 4 points. What did we have? Kavanaugh had that 1-3 early on. Kevin Russell ended up with 11 points. Only 3 free throws in the second half. Debanowitz with 2. And Andre Agostinelli, 6 points, all from the free throw line in about maybe 0 for 10, 12, 13.
Something like that.
Yeah, unfortunately. Did a lot of other things, but ultimately it came down to not being able to put the ball in the hoop as they hung on. Millis came out in the fourth quarter and ended up with a was it 50 to 49. I think I missed
50-49.
50 to 49 victory. So let me just get the names one more time on behalf of our WACA crew tonight. Nick Cunningham, Jack Emberley, Ruby Montoya, Cameron Tabo, Tom Hamilton, and the man behind the camera running the whole show, Connor Donovan. On behalf of Chase Abrams, I'm Rob Silver saying thanks for watching, good night, and go Clockers.